Mona Lisa, as she passed away on July 15, 1542 at the age of 63. This is a cuirass from France from 1000 to 800 BCE. A cuirass is a piece of armor that covers the torso, including the chest and back. It's typically made from metal such as bronze and is designed to provide maximum protection to the vital organs of the body. The word cuirass refers to both the breastplate and the backplate pieces. Whereas the breastplate only protects the front, a cuirass protects both the front and the back of the wearer. This is the statue of Gudea, who was a ruler of the state of Lagash between 2144 BC and 2124 BC. There are approximately 27 statues of Gudea, which has been found in southern Mesopotamia, which is Iraq, and they demonstrate a very sophisticated level of craftsmanship for that time. Coming up next is the stele in the name of Tutankhamun, or Kentat as is popularly known. This is partly covered with a long inscription in hieroglyphics that promulgates a royal decree in the name of Kentat, 1336 to 1327 BCE, in which a certain Raya, which was high priest in the temple of Osiris in Abydos, is assured protection. This still dates back to 1327 and is believed to be acquired through illegal excavations and smuggled. It's part of the 600 artworks in this museum, so let's enjoy it. So this wing is dedicated to Egyptian civilization, so we're going to see a lot of artifacts from Egypt. Alright, so on your screen it says a gift from the Nile. Now whenever you go to a museum and you see a dark spot like this, that means there is a mummy probably there. You always want to have that peace, quietness. Alright, now what you see on the screen here is a mummy bandage to wrap the mummies. It's an extract from the Book of the Dead. This Egyptian civilization about 300 BCE. So like I said earlier, dark spots in the museum are meant for mummies. And there it is. See, there's a mummy over here. This is the sarcophagus of Hanetwe, who was an Egyptian princess in the 19th century. And this sarcophagus dates back to 950 to 900 BCE and is made of painted wood and stacked in painted cloth. So coming up on your screen is a false door for the tomb of Vizier Rekhmir. Rekhmir was an ancient Egyptian noble and official of the 18th. Make it to Abu Dhabi, at least you can see the Louvre Abu Dhabi through my lens. If you're enjoying this, please click on the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel so I can bring you more exciting videos like this. Christ showing his wounds. Make patient imitation, you have it. Only a patient person achieves what he desires. This is one of my favorite pieces at the Louvre in Abu Dhabi. Now this is the basin sculptured with the name Bonifacius inscribed on it. Bonifacius was an artist of Italian origin who put his name on the rim. It's made of marble and it was probably imported from Constantinople by the colonists or crusaders. The basin is decorated with animal frieze that recalls ancient works, while also illustrating the passion of Western Romanesque art for xenophobic iconography and confirming its liturgical function. There is an inscription of the word Lutron on the upper edge of the basin, which is a Greek word that indicates that this basin was used for cleansing in the entrance of the courtyard of an Orthodox monastery. The Virgin and Child by Giovanni Bellini, oil and wood. This is Leonardo da Vinci's St. John the Baptist, a high Renaissance oil painting on walnut wood. It's believed to be his final painting and was completed between 1513 and 1516. This painting is one of the most expensive in the museum. It cost $450 million in 2015 at Christie's auction. This is the monument of Victor Hugo, a bronze sculpture by French artist Auguste Rodin. It depicts the famous writer and the poet Victor Hugo, who is best known for his novels Les Miserables and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hugo is sitting on a rock with two allegorical figures, a muse and a siren. By Picasso. A museum without a Picasso is no museum, basically. All right. Okay. And this is Portrait of a Woman by Natalia Goncharova. It's a must see. If you go all the way to the UAE, you must make your way to Abu Dhabi